How we doing?
Spencer, can you just take us through the 2-minute drive and the last play, the near last play that you won?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really well executed drive. Thought we, took completions when they were there and moved the ball at an elite level on that last drive. We've been in that situation, I feel like, so much. We're very comfortable doing that tempo at the end. Game of inches, think that guy made a good play on that ball to Jawan. But I told Jawan before that play, hey, I'm coming at you, so be ready. And I'll throw that to him 100 times out of 100. So very close. Got to some way finish that out.
You put it extremely high, and he got to it. You put it where you wanted to, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the only spot it could be. They're playing very soft, in that situation of the game, and we've repped that play many times. That's where we wanted it to be.
How would you evaluate your performance today?
I thought it was fine. I think as a group, 13 penalties as a team. You're not going to win many games with that. Got to finish in the red zone when we have opportunities. I think we got down there and kind of stalled out. Got to figure out a way to be better there, but I thought our energy was great. I thought we were very balanced in the first half with our run and pass game, moving the ball pretty well. It was a battle the whole game till the end. Defense played well. Brian had a great block kick. We got down there. I think we got a field goal right there. We want 7 points there, but literally came down to the last second. And I'm telling the guys, hey, we're going to go down and win this game, and we all 100% thought that was going to happen.
Spencer, did you have any anticipation you'd be finishing this game with 46 pass attempts when you kind of went through the game plan this week?
We're always ready for whatever happens. Still a couple missed opportunities out there, obviously, but, thought we were efficient. A couple third downs we could have been better on, being behind the sticks. I thought we found a way to convert in certain situations on fourth down as well towards the end of the game. But I think just the flow of the game, we got to take advantage of momentum and finish in the red zone when we have the opportunity.
Spencer, I think of your 2-minute drive in preseason against the Jags. When you maybe look at that, how much confidence did you have in successfully finishing that drive today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it felt the same exact situation. I thought their defense today didn't pressure as much as we thought they would. It was a shell fest. They took away the back end, did a good job with that. Thought we ran the ball well, like I said, and then taking the underneath stuff, which was there. But yeah, that 2-minute drive, we've been in that situation before. We work it in practice so much, and all of us thought we were going to go down, tie that game up, or win it with a 2-point conversion. We'll be in that situation again at some point this year, and it'll be a better outcome.
Those last 2 drives at the end of the game were much more efficient. Was there something about the operation, something about everybody that it just got cleaner in the last 2 drives? Is there a reason for that?
I think we're a really good tempo team. I think we do a good job of distributing it when we're playing fast. Obviously, in that situation of the game, you're going to get different looks. So I thought we did a good job of pushing the ball down the field when needed, but also taking what's underneath when it's there. Credit to them. They made some good plays, but we shot ourselves in the foot too much today. I think if we cut those penalties in half, we win this game.
You did that obviously in the preseason as well. Is there anything you like about the way you've been playing in those situations?
Just decisive. I thought, you got to protect the ball in those situations, make good decisions. I feel like, we didn't have any turnovers today, which is, usually the outcome is better. But I think we're a good tempo team. I think we can take a step when we're not going tempo. Take a better step when we're not going tempo.
You did have the interception that got called back. Was that you saw one of those opportunities to get past the shells?
Yeah, I saw Shaheed one-on-one. The corner Johnson. He's a good ball player, good ball skills, and he got a little deeper than I thought, and just a little miscommunication. Tried to give a shot early, and we got lucky on that one.
Would you have liked to get a chance to run the 2 minutes at the end of the first half when Kellen didn't call timeouts? They had the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a tough situation. We had timeouts, I think, right? But we're going to trust what Kellen does. We called a run, and they're going to play so soft in that situation. We probably have to get 30 yards to get in range, or 25. So it'd have to be. There's risk and reward to that. We trust in what Kellen's going to do, and we had the ball coming out, so we want to go out and score. Obviously, didn't. Got to be better there, but trust in what coach is calling.
What's the process for you guys this week in cleaning up the pre-snap stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's all details in practice and walkthroughs, whatever we're doing. Use a lot of different cadence today. We got to be settled in. Got to be better communication. Myself, we got to be detailed as a group better on both sides of the ball. So I think that's detailed throughout the week. Locker room talk. Hey, we got to lock in on this situation. Let's not, flinch. Let's not have a motion. Refs were very tight knit on that stuff today, and we knew that coming in. Thought we could have got some more calls. I mean, I think that ball to Shaheed in the end zone was pass interference. Had an opportunity for a touchdown there, and obviously didn't get the call. But hey, next play mentality. Got to finish. Got to be better in the red zone.
As a group, is that frustrating when, like as Kellen Moore mentioned, he was saying that there wasn't that issue during the preseason in terms of the pre-snap penalties, and was Temple maybe a cause of that? Maybe there were times maybe you guys could have slowed down and got set.
We want to be clean at all times of the game. Guys are going to be tired. The defense is tired. We're tired going fast, but we got to be focused when we're tired. And I think just repping that throughout the week, being detailed in the game, communicating at a high level, we could be better there.
Anything that sticks out on the first and goal from the 3 in particular, like any opportunity missed in that drive?
Yeah, just we just got to punch that in. We had an opportunity. You think we get that in, but hey, on to the next. We'll get it next time.
Spencer, obviously there's going to be a lot of focus on the final catch or not catch, but when did you think of Jawan's day in general? Seems like a guy you're very comfortable with.
Just like last year, he's a guy we want to go to. I mean, he's a great player. Made a lot of big time catches today on third down as well, and he's just such a safe target to throw to. Big frame and he's a competitor. So in that situation, we want to go at him. He's a mismatch on that field. He can get up higher than anybody, and he high pointed the ball really well on that play. And I got to see it on film. I don't know what happened. I think maybe the safety somehow got it out, but I'm throwing that ball to him 10 out of 10 times.
When Chris got backed by Will Johnson,
Yeah.
does your mind go like to his concussion history at all, and were you how relieved were you that it
Yeah,
wasn't
no.
that?
I was very relieved. He didn't get injured from that. That was such a bang play. We're coached if that nickel comes and that end squeezes, we're throwing that out there. They had the perfect call for that play and kind of caught us off guard with it. And I'm just happy. First, it wasn't a backward pass, and second, he's healthy after it because I went up to him and said, "Hey man, I'm not trying to get you blown up there. Want to get you the ball in space, but we got to all be on the same page."
I was to see how tough he was because there was a few times he was going back to the tent trying to
Yeah.
but he was still toughing it out and then playing. How tough was it?
He's a tough dude. He's reliable. He's tough. But obviously you want to keep him out of situations like that. So we'll try to do better in that part, but we got to play ball at the same time.
Outside of the, obviously discouraged by the loss, I'm sure, but like outside of the end result, like how do you encouraged at all by stuff today? Like how do you process like the overall like direction of the team?
Yeah, I mean that was a 4-quarter battle. I mean, obviously we're not happy with losing at all. So we got to be better. First of all, like penalties, stuff like that. Situational football, I thought we were good in, but it's week 1. Like Kellen said after, we're not going to go undefeated this season. We got a lot to build on, and we're looking on to next week. Got a lot of stuff to clean up from this week, but we could have won that game if you clean some things up.
What are your emotions like for you just starting today and coming out the tunnel and all that?
Yeah, I mean it was obviously a great opportunity. It's a blessing to be able to play here and get a chance at starting and lead the guys. So I do my best to put my best foot forward and try to lead and help us win games. But we're going to keep building, keep working. Love these guys, love playing with them.
Being named the starter before the season, does it feel any different from playing last season?
I would say so, yeah. It feels like a clear vision. You go out there, you don't have to worry about nothing, play fast, play your game, and just lead. I mean, I feel like, teams got trust in me, coaches got trust in me. I just got to keep getting better, keep leading, and we're gonna get some wins.
How tough is the negotiation in certain situations where when you're maybe rolling to one side or the other and you kind of have an option to get the ball downfield or run? How do you negotiate that?
Yeah, there was one today to CO on the left side. I tried to throw it, and it kind of faded on me. I probably could have just run there. I think towards the end of the game was more decisive with running, with how soft they were. But yeah, I mean, you got to pick your right spots for it. Obviously, I'll look at tape and see what we can do in that area.
Was the tempo you all used today game plan specific, or is that something going to be part of your arsenal all year, you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's something you want to use all year to your advantage. Obviously some stuff on tape we saw game plan wise, we wanted to use that, and it worked out well. But like I said, when we're not doing tempo, we got to be cleaner, have better communication, and execute those plays.
What do you think about Awesome Richards coming in and, kind of hold it down for a couple of drives early in the week?
Yeah, you hate to see Tally, your best guy up front, one of your best guys up front, go down towards the end, but thought he stepped up. I thought the O-line did a great job all day. We only took 1 sack, and that was my fault. Should have got to the back on 3rd and 8. But 1 sack, versus a team that causes a lot of havoc. I mean, that's a good stat. Obviously, it can be better, but O-line did a great job.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.